Chief, would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Dan Kerrigan. Recently retired out of suburban Philadelphia, PA. I've been in the fire service for approximately 37 years and also serve on the SHS section board of directors.
Tell us about obstacles and facilitators to wellness fitness in the fire department.
That's a tough question because I think it's different based on the department and the complexity and makeup of the department, but probably to top the list is always going to be cost or perceived cost, if you will. Certainly buy-in from the rank and file can be an issue as well. But I think from the fire chief's perspective, I would say we're still working on prioritizing health and wellness as much as we prioritize other things that we take care of in the fire service. So it's as much an educational process, I think, as it is an actual initiative. So those are probably the top things that I see as potential barriers.
As a board member of the Safety Health Survival section, tell us about innovative successes implementing the Wellness Fitness Initiative.
Fire departments for decades upon decades have used preventative maintenance programs for their apparatus and equipment, right? Why do we do that, right? We keep our equipment healthy and in service. We extend the life of our equipment. We reduce repair costs when they're needed, right? Those are all priorities that we've all had as fire chiefs, as fire departments for many, many years. We need to bridge that gap and get fire chiefs to look at our own people, our greatest asset, and look at us the same way we look at our apparatus and equipment. And that really is what it comes down to. We can take care of our people up front when it's preventative, or we can roll the dice and take care of them later after they unfortunately get sick or injured or whatever. And to me, it's a no-brainer, right? We need to put that same priority on our people as we do our apparatus and equipment. And I think we're getting there. I think we're making a lot of strides. The tide is rising, if you will, for health and wellness in the fire service. It's going to take some time. We need to get to the grassroots level fire departments, the smaller fire departments, get the message out to them, provide the resources that we can provide to them to do the same things that the bigger fire departments with a lot of financial resources can do. But we really need to look at that priority differently. Our people are as important, if not more important, than our apparatus and equipment. And the positive return on investment has been proven, especially in a wellness fitness initiative. It's been proven for years, the cost savings. So if that's your concern, there's your answer.
Chief, would you please introduce yourself?
So I'm Fire Chief Teresa Robinson. I'm with Ferndale Fire Department in Michigan. It's a suburb or area right around Detroit. And I've been with my current department for a year and a half. I did a career at Lansing Fire Department prior to that.
Tell us about obstacles and facilitators to wellness fitness in the fire department.
I think one of the major obstacles is funding for a lot of departments, especially a smaller department that I'm at now. So it's funding and then finding someone that can champion, spearhead, and lead it. Because as fire chief, you can't do everything. You need the boots on the ground people in the stations that are going to drive this initiative forward.
Tell us about innovative successes your department had implementing the Wellness Fitness Initiative.
Well, one of the things we just actually did this year, because I came in as a new chief, really trying to take inventory. I had some of my personnel that were really interested in having some type of initiative, having some type of wellness or fitness. So we partnered with the local gym and we did a 28-day challenge. Now, this was spurred because the neighboring fire department had a line of duty death. One of their captains passed away from cardiac at the station. So this was very near and dear to us. And so we partnered with this gym, did a 28-day challenge. They came in and made weekly customized workouts for us, gave us nutritional recipes, and we got points for doing team workouts, individual workouts, tracking your food, progress photos, all these things for 28 days. And I put Battalion 1 against Battalion 2 because firefighters love competition, right? Yeah. And at the end, we had this final fitness competition, which I even jumped in on, and we competed to see who could come out ahead and finish the challenge. With this, we paid $99 each to the gym for this competition, and then 100% of the money was donated over to the foundation. So my firefighters were inspired. Not only did we have 28 days to learn about health, wellness, and fitness and have some guidance and some personal trainers, but then we actually got to support a foundation that's going to pay for cardiac screenings and firefighters. So it was kind of a full circle, and it was a great way to inspire. And the outcome of that is our firefighter said, when are we doing this again?
Chief, would you please introduce yourself?
My name's Ian Crosby. I'm a West District Chief with Calgary Fire in Alberta, Canada. 30 years with Calgary Fire.
Tell us about obstacles and facilitators to wellness fitness in the fire department.
For us, just a little background, Calgary is one of the original task force cities, of which there were 10 that started the Wellness Initiative, and so I've been involved actually with them, with this program since 1996. Because of our association with that group, our starting it actually in some ways was easier than keeping it going. So if I may, I might want to talk about the struggles that we had, or personally had, is keeping that program sustaining at a level that at one point was a massively robust program, and the struggles there were succession planning, the difficulty in investing a lot in a new program, but then keeping that program operating at kind of a high efficiency is a different struggle and animal for us, and that was something I think a lot of departments face is how do you keep a program like that advancing and progressing? For us, it was identifying, a key successive players that would keep that program moving forward from as the chiefs change, the union presidents change, coordinators of the program change, what the model should look like going forward and how we communicate it, and finding champions to kind of take on that, the role to keep that program being successful. That's been a struggle for us, I believe.
Chief, would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Jan Rader, and I am the retired fire chief from the City of Huntington Fire Department in Huntington, West Virginia. I served for 27 and a half years.
Tell us about obstacles and facilitators to wellness fitness in the fire department.
We're a small department of 95, budgeted for 95, a small city, 46,000 in a small county, which is about 92,000 people. And so, of course, funding was an issue for us. So we were able to partner with Bloomberg Philanthropies, and they provided us, we actually wrote a proposal for an innovative program to help our community. And we proposed a program called Compass Navigating Wellness to work on the compassion fatigue and the PTSD that our first responders were experiencing and will continue to experience for years. We were granted $1 million to help build the program, and we're very proud of that program. So with Bloomberg's assistance, we have launched it. We launched it in 2018, and it has been a game changer for our first responders in our city.
Tell us about innovative successes your department had implementing the Wellness Fitness Initiative.
A first responder that feels appreciated by their community and by their leaders certainly is a healthier, happier employee. And I think as leaders we also need to keep in mind that our number one commodity should always be our firefighters, because they are the reason that we're here. And if they're happy and healthy, then our community is healthy and happy.
Garrett Kim, Hawaii.
My name is Garrett Kim. I am with the Hawaii Fire Department on the Big Island of Hawaii. I've been in the fire service for 23 years. I've been a peer fitness trainer for 20 of those years and an instructor for the last 12.
Tell us about obstacles and facilitators to wellness fitness in the fire department.
There's always obstacles in implementing any brand new program. I would say the biggest obstacle is funding, obviously, getting the program started. So that starts with, collaboration and working together with the IFF or whatever your union is, and administration. So once you get the chief and those officials on board and starting a collaborative effort, that's a great first step. Because once you eliminate that hurdle, then everybody can work towards the same goal, which is what we all want, healthy, fit firefighters.
As a trainer with IAFF, IAFC, WFI, what innovations will be coming out?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. So with the new Fit to Thrive program, what we found before, looking back at implementing the original peer fitness trainer, which was a great concept. However, in implementing it, the trainers would go out and they didn't have the tools to be able to immediately start helping the firefighters. And with this new program that we have, as soon as they're done with their first certification, they can immediately go out and start making immediate changes and giving good benefits to the firefighters immediately. It benefits the trainers, it makes the job for the trainers a lot easier, but the individual firefighters get so much more benefit because they're getting direct knowledge from the heads of these programs, that there's a lot more connection from the top down now, from the people who are implementing the program all the way can make contact with the guys who are designing the program at the national level.
Would you please introduce yourself?
Dave Frost, a professor at the University of Toronto in Canada, and have been involved with the IFF Wellness Fitness Initiative and their peer fitness trainer program since about 2009.
Tell us about your role with the Wellness Fitness National Study in the fire service.
2 years ago when this project started and got involved with the IFC, because of the work that I'm doing with the Wellness and Fitness Initiative. It's an awesome study, thrilled to be involved, and so the objective of this study was really try and understand what obstacles facilitators do exist within departments. And so over the past couple of years, really trying to work with various departments to figure out what's going on. And if I had to sum it up, I would say that with regards to wellness and fitness, one of the biggest things that we see consistently is failure with implementation. A lot of departments have some great ideas, and I think that even with the Wellness and Fitness Initiative, it highlights specific areas that should be focused on. We need a medical, we need some type of physical activity component, perhaps nutrition and sleep, behavioral health. But I think where people have kind of fallen short is how do we make this work within our own department? And so a big part of the project was really trying to understand where do things fail, or where do things succeed, so that we can provide departments with some thoughts and ideas to really assist with the implementation part. And so we identified 8 factors that are both modifiable and were identified as very highly influential. The departments could really think about where they fit with regards to implementation. And those factors were involvement from labor and management, so 2. It was having a very comprehensive plan in place. So a lot of departments have lots of, good ideas, but they haven't consolidated into a plan, a very comprehensive plan. Along with that, it's identifying both champions, so who's going to support this from within, but also people of influence. And so every department has individuals that are highly influential in a number of different ways. And getting those people involved very early on has shown to be highly impactful from an implementation process. We need members to show some level of enthusiasm for what we're trying to do. And so a lot of people's perspective on what wellness and fitness is doesn't necessarily align with what we're trying to accomplish. So we have, as an extension of the Wellness and Fitness Initiative, we launched a Fit to Thrive program. And the mission behind Fit to Thrive is really more firefighters, more active, more often. And so we're trying to reframe the fitness and wellness component as just, let's get more active. And there are so many things that can come from being active, but it starts with changing members' enthusiasm or perception of what that actually is. And then the last 2 pieces that we identified were the culture and labor management relationship, as I'm sure everybody can probably relate to.
The National Association of Firefighters and the International Association of Fire Chiefs collaborated on this national study to revisit the Wellness Fitness Initiative. The study was conducted from 2020 to 2022, which comprised the following criteria framework and findings.